everyone, welcome to a new series on the Riddle channel. This is the Custom Clash on the Custom Clash server. The link is for the server is in the description. This is a new series where I'll be inviting my friends from the server to play daily customs on my YouTube channel. We'll be uploading their matches. They'll be playing games and we'll be casting over it. And I'll be showcasing you guys my caster side, as I think you guys have not seen much of it from my previous series, but the Battle Lane to Diamond series, I think it was more about sharing my gameplay itself. But this series will overall highlight my casting ability and it helped me improve as a caster as well. Other than that, uh, all I can say is, what do we say? Let's hope for the best with this series, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys want to join these custom games, then there's a link in the YouTube channel description, not the channel description, the video description. You can join the Discord server and you can claim your custom role from there. And you guys, whenever I ping customs, join the voice chat and with the guys, and we'll be setting it up. You can come in for the games, have a good time, and possibly featured on the channel. So yeah, and as we are into the draft mode, we can see the two teams on our side. We have team blue team over here featuring Cat, Cynthia, Legacy, Goat is a Joke, and Memoir versus Howling Wolf, TTV Sky, T1 Rhino, Alferi, I really don't know how to pronounce his name, Skywalker on the opposite team. So for the first ban comes through with a Seraphine ban, and blue team. If I look on the two teams on the paper, like it's a very balanced team in my opinion, but overall we'll just see the draft. The draft will decide the game, not the players. So you can see like there's a whole pool of champions to ban from. The Olaf ban comes through from the red team. It's a very strong pick if you pair it up with a Yumi and maybe a Lulu. Like I think Olaf is a very strong pick, and Seraphine on the other side is a very strong pick as well on the new patch. Uh, Viger ban comes through, and a Yumi ban gets answered because Cynthia is a very phenomenal Yumi player, and therefore I can see it's a very target ban towards her. And there's a third ban hovering around, and it's a Pike ban, which is targeted towards Howling Wolf, presumably because he's an insane Pike player himself. So let's see what T1 Rhino bans before we enter the first pick phase. Hmm. Oh, Lulu ban. So double enchanter bans. I think this is very focused on Cynthia. So the first pick comes through with a Lux from blue team. Blue team picking up the Lux here, and we can see that red team is right now flustered a bit. Like they're just trying to see what they can pick right now. There's nothing. Champions are being hovered, but I don't see any decisive thing. And first pick coming through from the side of red team is going to be the Akali and the Zaya. So how does the blue team round up their first comp from this first ban phase, from the first pick phase? Sorry, uh, Cynthia. You can see there's a Lee Sin hover, so I think they're gonna prioritize their jungle and bot lane in this pick phase, as they rounded off with the Lucian. But the Lucian could be a flex pick in the mid or top as well. I know these players, and they're very well known to pick these champions in those roles. So yeah, anything can happen. Uh, the Lee pick hasn't been locked yet. Like I think they're still thinking about it, but nope, it gets locked down. And the third pick, to round off the final pick from the red team side, it has to be the Nautilus. We have entered the second ban phase, so red team banning first here. They will be taking off the Echo, as I can see from the hover. It will be the Echo perhaps going down. Oh, could be a Morgana as well. I don't. Morgana's a pretty good take take off as well. Like I think they take Morgana off as well. Up, they take off Morgana, and Morgana is out of the window now. So now they're wondering what to ban here. Like, go the goat is a joke is asking, like, what do I ban? Like I'm not sure. I don't think the blue team has an idea. Like okay, they're saying to ban the Fiora. The Fiora is not a hovering pick from the side of a red team. They're prioritizing the Irelia perhaps, and I don't think the blue team is expecting that. And that's it. The Riven gets taken down from the red team, and yeah, last ban coming through. So it's perhaps going to be the Wukong ban. Okay. So the second pick phase is starting with the red team picking first. They're gonna prioritize Master Yi. Okay, no, maybe it might be a Xin Zhao. I was a bit shaken by the fact that it's going to be a Yi. Oh, it's an instant lock for the Ari from the side of blue team. Goat is a joke, instantly rocking up the Ari like he wants that pick. Now top lane we have Memoir. Memoir needs to round of the team with a top lane pick, and he picks up the Irelia. That was a pick Skywalker was hovering earlier, and so it's interesting how does Memoir go up against Skywalker as Skywalker picks up the set for himself. So Irelia into set is gonna be a bit of a mixed match in my opinion. So the compositions have been lined up. We have Irelia top, Lee Sin jungle, Ari mid, Lucian Lux bot lane versus the set top, uh, Zinzao jungle, Akali mid, and a Zaya Nautilus bot lane. Looking at the two team composition, the red team has a very front to back composition. Like they're gonna play a very standard team fight composition, pairing the ADC with the support and the front line of Nautilus and set where the Xin Zhao just peeling from the middle and the Kali just entering on the back line. Meanwhile, the red blue team is a very skirmish heavy composition. Like they don't have a very good team fight comp because they don't have any tanks to protect their composition, but they have a lot of damage. Like there's a lot of damage on that team. So I would say if the judging the two teams right now, the red team is gonna play for scaling and the blue team has to play for the early game. And as we get into the game, we can only find out what happens. Let Make sure to mention in the comments before, like, pause the video and mention in the comments who do you think is gonna take this game. If I want to keep my predictions a bit 50-50, I'm gonna say early game. If the early game goes in the favor of blue team is gonna win. But if the game reaches late game and both teams are even, then I would put my money on the red team. Red team would be the team I would consider winning. So let's see as we get into the game. We are here now. Let's see the two teams getting ready, go head to head against each other. So the Lee Sin. The matchup I'm most interested in seeing right now is the Irelia versus Set matchup. Like this is the matchup that I'm really interested in seeing what happens here. Uh, you can see early vision going down from the red team. Red team focusing this jungle entrance from the bot lane entrance to the jungle from the blue team side. They're prioritizing heavy warding here. Like this is three wards in the early game already. Like meanwhile on the blue team, they have done the same over here. Two here, two wards here, and then I, they don't have that much wards. I think blue team is not prioritizing the vision that much. Oh, you can see the skirmish is already going down between the two bruisers, and it's a very stale. Oh, the Lux catches the bind, and the poke from the Lucian is too much. Irelia goes in on the sets. This could be first blood. Oh, it's very close. Oh my god. First blood comes through. Skywalker picks up the first blood. Red team has the first blood. It was very neck and neck between the two players. But it's Skywalker that picks up the first blood. Oh my god. That was amazing to watch, not gonna lie. That was very close. Irelia goes in. farming up right now. Akali and Ari are also having a tough skirmish here. Both junglers are just trading camps. Oh, I think the Xin Zhao just got caught onto the vision, but I think both junglers have an idea of each other here. And both junglers start trading scuttles. Lee Sin is looking for a gank here, and the Kali goes back in. The charm goes wide. Lee Sin catches the Q, but the Xin Zhao is here to answer back as well. But I don't think the Lee Sin is aware of the fact that Xin Zhao goes in on the Lee Sin, but he does not fully commit to this. Meanwhile, the bot lane from the blue team is just shoving up the. Oh, Xin Zhao goes in again on the Irelia. The Irelia tries her best to outplay this, but Xin Zhao flashes and knocks her up into her death. Hmm. Overall, very fun game so far. Like, I'm seeing a very interesting trend right now. I expected the blue team to have a better early game advantage, and somehow it's the red team who are grabbing the kills right now. And Akali goes in, the charm comes through, and it's just going to be a solo kill. Oh my god, it's a solo kill. Perfect timing on the charm from Goat is a joke on the Rhino. Oh, the set goes in, heavy skirmishing, but he's taking a lot of damage. Lee Sin's here, and they're all the way through. Set gets 1v1. I don't think there was that much damage from the Lee Sin. Like, Lee Sin didn't do much. Yeah, like, I think he got the assist, but he didn't do like that much damage. It was mainly the Irelia that was able to pull this off, and Ari is going for the roam, but the vision from the red team has alerted them very well. Oh, Ari goes in with the charm. Oh, the dash goes wide. The feather call, the Lucian flash. Oh my god, the flash from the Ari just allows her to survive. It's somehow the Zaya that has been taken down. How has this happened? Oh, Irelia uses her flash. I think this was a very tight skirmish between the two. Uh, Grass gets proc by the set, and set just takes the few chunks off of the Irelia. Oh, set flashes on to the Irelia, and this could be a kill. Oh, it's a solo 1v1 kill. Oh my god, I told you this lane is gonna be crazy and bloody. Both of these guys going all over the place. Skywalker and Memo are just pushing each other to the limit. Lee Sin is gonna get fished out by the Nautilus. Nautilus making sure that he has the information to keep his ADC alive. Set is pushing down the wave, and I think he's gonna try to grab this turret plate or two. But Aurelia is there on time, and she is looking to perhaps take the kill, but that's not happening. There's a ult comes through from the Nautilus onto the Lee Sin. The Lee Sin, oh, the ult is come from the ult has been procced by the Xin Zhao, and the Lucian culling chunks the Xin Zhao very well, and the Lee Sin kick is used. So there's like a 4v4 skirmish in the bot lane right now. Oh, Lucian goes in, but the Nautilus dash goes wide, and the Lucian takes down the. Oh my god, it's a triple kill for Rhino. Rhino picks up a triple. There's a skirmish all over the place, and the dash goes in, and the Rhino is gonna be a set takes him down. Otherwise, there was a quadra kill for the Akali. Sorry, my bad, Akali. The Akali almost had the quadra, and right now this fight is not over. This Akali and the Irelia and the set are still going head to head against each other, and oh, he catches him with the stun, and this could be a kill. Set pulls back the Irelia, and they're going head to head against each other. Then the ult comes through from the Lux, and the Lux ult goes wide, and the Lee Sin comes in time to catch the kill. Meanwhile, the Zaya it might be caught out here. Oh, the Q goes wide from the Lee Sin, and Lee Sin backs away, and finally I have some time to breathe. My god, this match is head so close. The triple kill from Rhino though, like Rhino picked up a triple here. That was insane. Lee Sin is looking for a gank here. And oh, his Q goes wide. He kicks the Nautilus, and the Q from the Lucian takes down the Zaya, and he. Oh my god, perfect synergy between the teammates. Uh, Akali tries her best to answer back, but she cannot latch onto anyone with her dash. It's not looking good right now for the red team. The blue team has stepped up and they are grabbing kills. Oh, the charm gets hit by the Ari, but the Ari charm, the Q goes wide from the Ari. Irelia back again with the skirmish with the set. Set pulls back the Irelia. And oh, charm goes wide. Zinza uses his ultimate. And he's all the way through to the Ari. And the Ari uses her flash to escape. The action is not stopping. They're all the way through on the map. Every single second of the game is like everything's so close, neck and neck between the two teams. By the way, there's a custom rule for us that there are no dragons and heralds allowed. That's why none of the teams are prioritizing those objectives. We have made sure that no neutral objectives are allowed to be taken because then this like puts that one team on a scaling advantage, which I feel like really makes the game one-sided. So I want to see your pure gameplay decides how well you perform in these games. It's a 2v3 being set up, but there's nothing gonna build off of that, and there are gonna be recalls coming through. Mid lane's just left open for everyone, like no one's here in mid. There's like a 3v3 happening in top, 2v2 in bot lane. Now there are two people in mid lane. I don't know what's going on. Set is trying to prioritize the first turret, like he's prioritizing turret damage. Overall, like it's such tight between so tight between the two teams, and the flash, the ult, the full commitment, but Irelia tries her best to outplay, but it does not work out, and somehow the Lux has been taken down as well, and amongst that, Lee Sin has been taken down as well. Three kills happening at the same time. My God, like how did this happen? Red team now coming back into the game. They pick up the first turret as well. Now they have a 3k goal lead into this game. This is so neck and neck between the two teams. Xin Zhao goes in on the Ari. Ari uses her charm very effectively. Lucian using his culling to peel away the members from the red team. Overall, like the blue team members are very split on this position. Like they're very split across the map, but the red team is like moving in groups. And once again, they were looking to take down the Irelia. The Irelia is not having that much of a great game right now. She's like 1-4, 1, and this will be a free mid turret. The blue team is not answering back at all. Like they don't know how to answer back to this composition. Lee Sin's all the way through. The hook comes through. Lee Sin kick happens, and Lee Sin gets taken down by the members. Set goes in all the way through. He uses his face, what do we say, face breaker, and unfortunately, it's not enough damage to chunk that many members. I, Akali was not even in this fight, by the way. Like she's still not entered the fight. They have no information on the Akali. A little bit of an overstep from the blue team, and they will be taken down. The Akali goes in, and that's what I was saying. One overstep in the blue team, and that's a 1-for-1 trade. The culling comes through from the Lucian. Lucian stops the culling. Meanwhile, the Irelia got taken down by the Set Xin Zhao combo. Oh my god, the Nautilus has 1 HP as well. My god, my throat is gone right now. Like this is game is so action packed. If you guys are enjoying this video, make sure to drop a like and like subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Judging the two teams right now, like this is like Uh, Despite there's like a 4K goal lead, I still think this is very even. Akali goes in on to the Irelia. Irelia gets one shot by the Akali. Meanwhile, 1v2 situation happens in the bot lane where the bot lane from the blue team takes down the Zaya, but they have to give up their turret as well. So overall, I think it's a red team win, in my opinion. And that's a turret trade. Finally, first turret coming through from the blue team. It's not the first turret of the game, but it's first turret for them. 12 minutes now into the game, the goal lead is still 5k difference between the two teams. Lee Sin, I think they're aware of the fact Lee Sin was there in the Raptor camp. If you look at the two items of the two teams right now, you can see that there's three items on the Lucian, 1.5 item on the Lux, two items on the Lee Sin, two items on the Ari, two items on the Aurelia, versus 1.5 item on the Nautilus, two items on the Zaya, three items on the Kali, three items on the Zinzao, two items on the set. So overall, there are like only three players in this game with three items, and two of them are on the red team. So you can say who the goal difference is right now happening because of the Zinzao and the Akali, and this will be a dead Lucian. Lucian, oh my god, not the Lucian, sorry, the Nautilus. The Nautilus survived and the Lucian gets taken down. Akali tries one shots the Lee Sin on the other side of the map. Irelia is trying to look for an engage, but unfortunately she cannot find it through. Zinzao is all the way through, and the binding comes through from the Lux, and the look at the Irelia is completely through, and the Akali one shots the I Irelia gets taken down, and the Lux gets flashed upon by the set, and it's an ace for the red team. Red team gets the ace. I think they can open up the base, and yep, they're gonna fully commit to this. They're gonna open up the base for the blue team. This is the first base turret taken down in the entire game. The mid lane turret gets taken down from the blue teams. Overall, very exciting game. Sorry if I'm yawning right now. This is like very late in the night. I'm very tired. Nautilus might be caught out here. The damage from the Lucian is too much. Lucian culling is unfortunately not enough to take him down. I think a few more basic attacks might have done the job, but clearly that's not the case. Okay, now blue team now 5 man strong. Set is, I think he was trying to bait a few members, but now he has to back away because his teammates have recalled. Blue team now 5 man strong, pushing for the top lane tier 1. And you can see the red team is slow on the rotation. There's a full kick comes through. The red team is outnumbered here, and the ultimate from the Lux is too good, and the Irelia one takes down the set. The set has been taken down, and the kiting is happening from the blue team. The blue team gets a double kill for the Irelia, and the Akali one shots the Ari. Akali is looking to collapse onto the remaining members from the blue team. He's trying his best to get the dash. Oh, he flashes on, and the Lee Sin auto attack takes down the Akali. Meanwhile, while all of this is happening, this is like a wave crashing on the bot tier 2 of the red team. It gets taken down, but it's like a huge wave build up from the red team over here. So it will, the push momentum is shifting back to the red team here from the bot side. Meanwhile, you can see the game is starting to come back a bit more 50-50 in my opinion. Like if the red team keeps splitting up like this and sending one or two members against five members of the blue team, then they're just gonna lose at every fight. Like the blue team is still very strong in the game despite like some of the goal difference and the KDA and the item differential. They're still very strong. So now there's a skirmish building up over here in the mid lane. Like there's a ARAM happening. Both teams now just clearing out waves. Red team is trying their best to not give up this red tier 1 turret. Like, this is a very close game. Blue team now, they force out the flash from the Lux. Lee Sin, Xin Zhao's all the way through. Lucian is completely like unexposed. Set is all the way in. He uses his face breaker and the Aurelia takes down. It's now overcommitment from the red team. Red team gets taken down. The Aurelia catches on the flank and oh my god, now suddenly the Aurelia is dealing a lot of damage. Aurelia is back into the game. The gold lead now suddenly is non-existent. Like it's 2000 gold now. Oh, there's a flash. Whoa, my bad there. Right. Sorry for that. That happened there. The few kills get taken down. The red team somehow loses the fight. They forced the engage. They lost somehow. How has that happened? Red team finally loses that tier 2 turret and suddenly the game is slipping out of their hand. Red team is suddenly falling behind. My god, this game is like so neck and neck between the two teams. Since there are no neutral objectives, I don't have much to talk about, like setups around dragons and barons and stuff. But you can see like there's a fight happening around this end. You can see the elder dragon is coming up now. Infernal rift has taken over and the Xin Zhao takes down the Aurelia. Meanwhile, there's a trade of kills on both ends. Aurelia for Akali. 4v4 now between the two teams. Xin Zhao is tanking damage and this pullback from the set, that will be very clutch. The GA gets proc from the Lee Sin. Lee Sin is going to do his best to escape, but unfortunately, that's not the case. Oh my god, the Xayah is doing free damage for the Xayah. Xayah is just getting damage off on everyone, and it's a triple kill for the Xayah. It's one Lucian versus the world. He's trying his best to clear out the Nexus wave. Red team is back online, and they are on the cusp of pushing and taking down another base turret. Lucian's hook goes wide. Lucian grabs the kill onto the Nautilus but gets one shot by the Set and Xayah combo, and this will be a tier 3 turret from the bot side. Oh my god. What an insane game. Wow. Like, this is so close. Red team now once again looking for a proper setup, like catch out a few members here too. Lee Sin, he looks like a good target here. Oh, I think Xayah revealing herself there gave away their exposed around this end. Lee Sin's on the wolf camp. They engage onto the Xin Zhao is doing his best. And oh, the Lucian's down. The Xayah takes down the Lucian. It's going to be a double kill for the Akali, and now this could be it. This might be it, and this is going. The final turret from the red blue team is going to be taken down. Irelia and Ari versus the world. This, and I don't think this will be enough, and this will be it. Red team has won the game. Red team win the episode 1 of the custom clash, and congratulations to all these players. I'll be naming them soon. Yeah, the congratulations to Howling Wolf, TTV Sky, T1 Rhino, Alferi, and Skywalker. Well played, guys. These are the winners of the Custom Clash episode 1. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment down below if you guys want to see more episodes like these. And stay tuned. Jungle to Diamond will be happening this season. It will be coming out soon as well. But for now, this is the custom clash. This is your host Riddle. If you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe, and peace out.